I left my office yesterday at 3:16 and literally less than 5 minutes after that, the Danish world creator Quilver decided to drop a freaking atomic bomb with cryptic messages and new leaks to the Danish world community. And I was too busy singing, I would walk 500 miles in my car on the way to literally go play golf with my dad. True story. So today we're gonna talk about the cryptic messages and the leakity leaks. Man, I literally missed it by 5 minutes. That's crazy. We're also gonna talk about the Halloween event ending and our final thoughts with it. Notice how I said R? You and me, both of us, pal, not just me. But first, there's something that's super freaking cool on Reddit that's literally blowing the heck up right now. That's his name. Her name? Their name. Sorry. Where the handlers' offices are. And I don't know if we're about to get... Where's my face? I don't know if we're about to get a lore drop, but in case you guys didn't know, if you were, for example, to go to Sprout's floor, on the map, there's this little area that actually has a chair and little flicker switches, as well as some aprons here, insinuating that this is where the Toon handlers work. And apparently, in every single main floor, there's one of these offices, but not Pebble or Dandy, because they share the same Toon handler. I'll talk more about that in a bit. Actually, I just connected the dots on something. Whoa, good job, Hopeless. Here's Veronica's office and V's floor. By the way, the drawing of Veronica here, actually so freaking elite. Here, oh my god, I feel like I'm playing mortuary assistant. That's kind of creepy. Sam's office is also found in a similar location. Sprout's floor. Oh, wait, are we about to get, like, crazy? A little bit. The current version of Shelly's map has a staff door ajar next to Shannon's note. Maybe that's the door to her office? I'm gonna disagree. Because Shelly's floor doesn't have a secret animation, she thinks that this isn't her office. But there's quite literally nothing stopping this area looking down at Shelly from being Shelly's Toon handler's office. Regardless, Astro's floor is added to at the same time as the handler's first appearances in the warehouses variant 2, and the concept of a handler's office probably didn't exist back then. This corner with the TV's Astros has some good potential for Austin's office, though. Maybe we'll see it be added in a revamp, and I honestly think you're totally right. I've never even considered the Toon handler offices before, but we're definitely going to get more lore in that regard. 100% I agree. And last and certainly not least, we have Devin's office is yet to be seen or even hinted at. Dandy getting a floor is unlikely, as he's the star of the Garden View itself. And unless Pebble gets his own floor, the office could be anywhere in the museum. Or maybe he doesn't have one at all, which is what I was going to talk about. As stated by Quell once, during her third YouTube stream, a Pebble map was stated to be definitely on the list of possibilities. Thus, it's not fully confirmed, yet it still has a high probability to happen at some point in the future. But the reason why it gets interesting is because, we talked about this the other day, Devin is Pebble's and Dandy's Toon handler. So that's where it gets a little bit interesting, right? Because how does it connect between the two? Or how would you make one for Pebble? Would Devin have a floor on Pebble's floor? Would he have an, you know, that's interesting questions. Let's see what people think. Okay, Devin sitting in a cardboard box in the lobby with a frowny face absolutely freaking sent me to the floor. Bro is officeless. Will work for office. This guy just said what I said. In a stream quote said a Pebble map was possible. I think the reason it does not exist yet is Pebble's non-vibrant colors and his lack of dialogue, personalities, interests, and hobbies make it difficult to design a fully sized engaged floor based off of him. That's a fair point. I'm surprised no one's talking about that other room and Shelly's floor. That could be the office. Let's move on, shall we? That was a really fun topic, though. Comment down below your theory on the offices. Moving on to something weird. Somebody switched the Toon's faces with the main face, like the twisted faces. So for example, right here, we're seeing like innocent looking twisted Shelly, but then Shelly looks creepy because that's twisted Shelly's face on Shelly, but Shelly's face on, you guys got it, I think. This is just gonna get more cursed. Let's just keep going, man. Oh my god! Little V with Twisted V's face is hilarious. And dude, actually, every single Twisted so far looks innocent and tame. The faces matter so much. You know, facial expressions and body language is 60% of human communication. And boys, do you not feel it right here? Up next, we got, oh, that's just, okay. Twisted Dandy, still really freaking creepy. Dandy, double it and give it to the next person. Up next, we got Twisted Dyle. And out of all of them, this one actually really didn't change almost anything. I could totally see normal Dyle looking like this, and then Twisted Dyle, literally, yeah. No, this one's pretty tame. Up next, we got Bobette, where Twisted Bobette isn't, like, too threatening, really. But Bobette, well. And last one that we've got is Twisted Bassie, who looks, pretty fine, I think. But honestly, this face on Bassie, Twisted Bassie's face, honestly kind of fits Bassie more. Anyways, I genuinely think that this is how Bassie looks. This is my new headcanon. Over on Twitter, someone made this post saying, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do we like this Sprout skin? Which I'm pretty sure this skin is just a random skin added from one of the Danny's World like fake games. Regardless though, people love it. Apparently it has 73,000 views in less than a day. Take notes, Quell, I guess. But the top comment is like to 8 to 9. It's very bright, which both almost hurts, but it's also very pretty. But I truly do believe people like the decrepitness of Sprout here. I brought up in the intro how the Halloween event is closing today, or rather yesterday, coming up. Regardless, I've completed the Halloween event, but it's leaving, and I wanted to see everyone's final thoughts on the Halloween event. Mr. Ziri Amber says, how do you feel about the Halloween event? And what should change when it comes next year? Guys, they're not dying. Bro, they have angel tops. Like, they're, like, ascending to heaven. Guys, that's not what's happening. Top comment is, so much content to enjoy, but it was costly. I still bought everything. Me too. All the twists and tunes felt unique, and it was really fun gimmicks. Exactly. I think I love Soulvestor's mechanic the most for Twisted since I always encountered Gordy with the med kit on the first slot. That's just personal, by the way. That image made me laugh out loud. That's not the Halloween event! But a bit that people like now is the idea that Soulvestor can lose the ability to lose his armor, taking too much damage, so we can see his pretty face. So there's this thing going on, right? Where a lot of people want Soulvestor. Well, there's this thing that happened, okay? There's this, like, really popular animation that happened where Soulvestor took off his armor and ended up being ridiculously fast. I actually think it was Roselle Imposter who made this idea popular, where Dial's actually, not Dial, Jesus, Hopeless, what are you doing? Where Soulvestor ripped off his armor and then sprints at the speed of light and is no longer tanky, but also a jet plane. People want to see this. So much to a point that, should they make a helmetless soul modeled cannon? This is made by Ambitious Status. This is the design I use most often to draw Soulvestor, and it's my personal favorite. I know it's not canon, but it would be so cool if they made it so. But as you can see here, this is everyone's head canon of what Soulvestor would look like if he took off his helmet. This was ended up being really popular. The top comment being, I see this guy all the time. Well, maybe as a skin in the future. Also, nice drawing, my friend. So, yeah, how would you feel if Soul had a helmetless skin? I actually think it's a really, really cool idea. But I think I say that a lot. Wait, breaking news. Wait, what's this?
Breaking news. The world is getting worse, and you are too.
Yes.
Okay.
Attention. Breaking news. The cats are all gone, so is the color blue.
Yes, attention. Breaking news. You just got bounced into both of your shoes.
Yeah, attention. Breaking news. Over half of the time, you will always lose.
Wait, why loose? You will always lose, not lose. I will lose? What does that mean?
New research says you annoy all of your friends.
You're behind on the latest collectible trends.
All the trees burned down.
There are no more
The
trees.
sky is turning purple.
And the kids are catching fleas.
What the heck was that? Oh, wait. Oh, no, I feel terrible. Oh, no. Oh, no. That creator actually turned off their comments because people were they crashed out so hard. And people kept saying that they misspelled loose. Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry. This was made by Butterstar on TikTok. Please go follow them. I'm so sorry. Regardless, let's just move on. Let's talk about the things that actually got talked about yesterday. The cryptic messages, as well as some new revealed skins. So, Quell posted, guess what? Something's coming soon with a fire emoji. If you know, you know. So that's the cryptic message. And what if I told you guys that I would 100% know? Like I can confirm it for a fact. But let's play the guessing game. So I immediately knew this off the bat, like literally off the bat without having to think about it. But take a look at this. What do you guys think? Because it's Dandy with a different type of eyeballs behind his Dandy shop, which is a really cool and ominous angle. My head immediately went to vinyl figure, right? It immediately went to vinyl figure. But there is a specific thing that gave away which vinyl figure it actually is going to be. As you see, there's a brand that's distinctly synonymous with that eye design, as you guys can clearly see, and that company is none other than YouTube. So with that being said, I just did a little bit of homework, and literally after 3 seconds of research, I found the official verified YouTooz account. It said, are you ready to see a very exciting and unforgettable show with the literal same exact picture that Quell posted? So yes, it can almost be confirmed, or rather it is confirmed pretty much, that at some point in the coming weeks we're getting a Dandy's World YouTooz, which, can I just say, actually, the volume of stuff that Dandy's World's been pumping out for us to buy, it's been a lot. It's been a lot at once. I'm a little overwhelmed by it. I don't know how you guys feel. Like, it actually so much to the point where I was going to do some type of merch for you guys of myself in the future, but I almost don't want to at the moment because I feel like there's so much Dandy's World stuff that's already came out. Regardless, though, if you guys would want a hopeless plush or vinyl, actually comment it down below. Period. I would only do it if, like, you guys actually want. Regardless, we got one more thing to talk about, and that would be that Quell said, up here I mentioned, we are also adding a couple Iker skins during the smaller November update, and I'd share some of those soon, in case you weren't aware. Sorry, I don't know why I'm singing. We got a bunch of little stuff, and it really isn't that little. It's just a bunch of tunes getting re-optimized. For example, Fen and Roger finally getting optimized. We actually got some links at some of the new skins. So as you can see right here, here's the 2 skins planned for the update. And here's just 2 of them. I don't know if we're going to get more. We're probably going to get more, let's be honest. But these are going to be the 2 skins that are going to be coming out for the November update. And I can only assume we're going to get another Roger skin, and we're also going to get a Fen skin, but we don't know those yet. Regardless, though, Kirsty says, I absolutely love this design. R&D finally getting what they deserve. I'm so happy. Favorite? Retweet? No, I completely agree. It's so cute. The green crime. The green is a crime, however. Well, what would you make the scarf then instead? I'm a slippery little thing. Regardless, that is gonna be everything that I have for you guys today. Lot of news, a lot of information. A little bit late. Who cares? I got a golf yesterday, so that's a win. And I hopefully hope. Nice one. Hopeless. Enjoy your guys' day. I love you. Seriously. Thank you so much. Take it easy.